Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our Monday edition of Damn Weather. I'm your host again today, Ken Slama, and today we're actually going to talk about how dry it's been. When will that rain finally come? It is November. We usually get a lot of rain in November. When will it come? We got some high stability in the atmosphere, and it's going to stick around for a couple days. We'll talk about the implications of that. And also this week we have a few sporting events, and hopefully get out there and support the Beaver Athletics. We'll give you a weather forecast for those here in just a minute. But we're going to start with our satellite imagery. As you see, we can follow the jet stream. It kind of snakes around and then comes back around over Canada and Washington. And all this moisture, it's getting blocked by a high pressure ridge right over here, right over the Pacific along the coast of California. And it's going to block that moisture from coming for a few more days. And about Friday evening, Saturday, this will finally make its way towards land. We'll talk about whether or not it actually hits us or not here in a few minutes. But right now, let's talk about your state forecast for tomorrow. Normally about 56 degrees here in Corvallis this time of year, and we're right around that here in the Willamette Valley, mid-50s all the way through the valley, 55 along the coast. Warm down in southern Oregon, 68 degrees, and 67 out in Bend and 57 in Pendleton. I do want to point out, while on this map, though, we do have an air stagnation advisory in effect through Wednesday at 4 o'clock, and that holds for all the Willamette Valley, the Rogue Valley in southern Oregon, and also out in eastern Oregon, Pendleton. The air stagnation advisory is in effect through Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So if you are affected by that, be aware and be safe out there. Getting on to sports here, we have two soccer games on Thursday. The men are taking on Stanford at 4 o'clock. Looking about 54 degrees around kickoff, and 7 o'clock the women are going to take on the Oregon Ducks, and looking about 47 degrees at that time after the sun goes down. And then on Friday, we have our college football game. The Beavers are taking on the Washington Huskies. Again, this is Friday evening and not Saturday this week. Kickoff 7:30, looking about 50 degrees. You can see it's going to be cloudy. And let's jump to our 7-day forecast. We can talk about some of these sporting events and what we're expecting throughout the week. 58 degrees tomorrow, 57 on Wednesday and Thursday. As I talked about earlier, those clouds are going to be coming in from that system on Friday and Saturday. And actually, it's probably not going to hit us. That system that's going to bring a little bit of rain actually hit us. It'll actually go a little bit north of us on up in Washington, Canada is where we expect to see some of that rainfall. And then Sunday is going to clear out. And then Monday, for your Veterans Day, looking at about 60 degrees. And nice week for us up ahead. And that's your forecast for this week. Thank you for watching.